Exposure to free radical activity is an inevitable part of life. Free radicals are molecules that are missing an electron and look to replace that electron by scavenging from other molecules in the body. When this happens, damage to the cell's DNA can occur. Our bodies are constantly exposed to free radicals as a consequence of metabolism and our environment. This damage accumulates over a lifetime and can lead to health concerns as you age. Environmental pollution, lifestyle choices, poor diet, insufficient exercise, mental stress, and even just breathing all may contribute to high amounts of free radicals in your body. A good example of free radical damage can be seen when an apple is exposed to the air. The half that doesn't have any protection turns brown, which indicates decay caused by free radical damage. However, coating an exposed area of the apple with lemon juice will neutralize the free radicals. The human body combats free radical damage in a similar way by producing antioxidants naturally. These molecules help prevent cellular damage by neutralizing free radicals. Although the body produces some antioxidants, it relies on dietary sources for the rest.
You absolutely have to have antioxidants in order to have proper metabolism and have things balanced between oxygen metabolism and being exposed to stress from the environment. It's essential to have free radicals for metabolism, but if too many of them are produced, you get tissue damage, and that tissue damage can accumulate with age.
Unfortunately, some people do not eat enough foods that are high in antioxidants. So what's the solution? What can people do to protect themselves? There are 4 important factors that can contribute to people's overall antioxidant status: proper nutrition from the food they consume, lifestyle choices such as where they live and how they live, body composition, and supplementation. First, let's take a look at nutrition. When you see the colors in nature, for example, the colors of carrots or tomatoes, these colors of red, orange, yellow, they're due to carotenoids. Carotenoids are antioxidants that we get from fruits and vegetables. They neutralize free radicals. Unfortunately, many people today struggle to eat a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables. Without the antioxidants supplied by a healthy diet, the body is left at risk for even more exposure to free radicals. A proper diet high in carotenoids, which are an important class of antioxidants, is your first line of defense against free radicals.
We all know that antioxidants are essential. There's something that even the National Institute of Health has gone so far as to say that we need 8 to 12 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. We're talking about our deep greens, our dark, vibrant colors, strawberries to kale and spinach and all these different things. But the fact is, we don't eat them, and that's the problem.
The next factor to consider is your lifestyle. Developing and maintaining a healthy lifestyle involves many factors, such as avoiding prolonged exposure to environments with high levels of pollution, toxins, tobacco, alcohol, and stress. Limiting your exposure to the sun, wearing sunscreen, and using protective clothing while you're in the sun will also help significantly decrease your exposure to free radicals. The third factor important to your antioxidant status is your body composition. A high percentage of body fat can have a detrimental effect on your antioxidant protection. A study presented at the National Meeting of the American College of Sports Medicine confirms that the level of body fat in overweight and obese individuals negatively influences carotenoid levels. In other words, being overweight is associated with decreased antioxidant defense.
There's some things you can't avoid. The things you inherit from your parents, the genes you come born with, and those can lead you to be at increased risk for obesity, heart disease, cancer, and so your body composition plays a huge role in the oxidative stress your body is under. And obesity, yes, it puts you at risk for heart disease, but also puts you at risk for being deficient in antioxidants. Even if you eat a really healthy diet, it's a big stress on your body.
Diet, lifestyle, and body composition are all important to your antioxidant status. These ideas sound simple, but in practice, many people find that it takes discipline and sustained effort to maintain good practices. Fortunately, there is a fourth weapon in the arsenal of antioxidant defense: nutritional supplementation. Many people just don't eat the recommended daily allowance of fruits and vegetables, and others can't avoid stressful lifestyles. Some of us can find maintaining proper body composition a challenge. Nutritional supplements can help fill the nutritional gaps and shore up our protection. However, the choice of supplements can be overwhelming. How do you know if you even need to supplement? And if you do, how can you tell that the supplements you are taking actually work?
We all know we're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, and because of that, most of us have turned to supplementation. But the problem is, we have no idea whether or not that's being absorbed. Does it work? Does it not work? Does it work in my body versus someone else's?
The answer is this: the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner. This device can provide you with a painless, non-invasive, fast, and convenient way to determine your antioxidant status. The Biophotonic Scanner can show you whether supplements are giving you the antioxidants you need.
You know, as a personal trainer, I was introduced to the S3 scanner, and I was very interested in scanning my clients. They were the picture of health. They looked healthy. I thought they were healthy until I actually scanned them, and I was shocked to see that they were scanning on the very low end of the scale, in some cases 10,000, and that alarmed me. I scanned myself, and 30 years in the fitness business, I scanned at 29,000.
The Pharmanex Biophotonic S3 scanner gives you a skin carotenoid score that measures the carotenoid antioxidant level in your skin. In less than a minute, you can find out if your supplements are giving you the antioxidant protection you need for optimal nutritional support.
It was 7.5 years ago, competitive triathlete, and I really thought I was a picture of health. You know, you're lean, you're mean. I thought I was eating right. So when I put my hand on the scanner, I scored 17,000. And we know that that's very, very low. And at first I didn't believe it. I thought there had to be something wrong with the machine. But once I realized it was really my diet, that was my wake-up call.
We do not believe in guessing when it comes to nutrition at Pharmanex. We are using scientific research to support better health and help others to lead a life full of vitality. Pharmanex is the difference demonstrated in our research, in our technology, and in our products, because improving your life is our #1 mission.
The exclusive Biophotonic S3 scanner functions on the principle of scattered light, called resonant Raman spectroscopy. The S3 scanner is the result of years of research and experience with the science of antioxidant detection. To understand the scanner's technology, you must first understand light. White light has all different wavelengths, represented by colors. The scanner produces a narrow beam of light in which all of the photons are the same color, blue, but a blue that is engineered specifically to be exactly 478 nanometers in wavelength. When a 478 nanometer photon of light comes into contact with a carotenoid, something interesting happens. The 478 nanometer photon resonates with the carotenoid molecule and becomes a 518 nanometer photon of green light. Because the number of photons generated is proportional to the concentration of carotenoids in the skin, these green photons are then counted to provide the carotenoid score.
In the past, the only way to access this technology was by using complicated, expensive scientific equipment that only existed in specialized labs. But now, thanks to Pharmanex, this same technology can be used in your home or office.
The technology used in the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner was originally developed by researchers at a leading university to study carotenoids in the macula of the eye. At that time, the scanner took up an entire room. Pharmanex used this same technology to develop the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner, which measures carotenoid antioxidants in the skin. As part of the development of the scanner, the Pharmanex Research Institute completed 3 clinical studies in order to validate the technology. Not only did we find that carotenoids measured in the skin are highly correlated with carotenoid concentrations in the blood, but we found that skin carotenoids are actually less variable than carotenoid levels in the blood. This is not surprising, considering that blood carotenoids may be more influenced by day-to-day variation and dietary intakes of carotenoids. Unlike other antioxidant testing methods, the Biophotonic Scanner is easy to use and non-invasive, making it completely painless. It gives you an indication of your personal antioxidant status by measuring carotenoids in the skin right at the site of action.
The scanner has been scientifically and clinically validated, and the global patent rights are licensed exclusively to Pharmanex.
As part of our ongoing commitment to research and development, we continue to carry out studies with the scanner. In one such study, Pharmanex entered into collaboration with university researchers who are studying the effects of oxidative stress during extreme altitude mountain climbing. Upgrades were then made to the previous S2 model so that it could function at high altitude, which helped us to further refine the scanner technology. Scanning times that used to take 3 minutes can now be completed in 30 seconds.
The use of Raman spectroscopy for the assessment of human tissue carotenoids has been validated by several peer-reviewed studies. Over the past few years, Pharmanex scientists have attended many scientific conferences and have presented the science behind the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner.
Seeing that the scanner came out of a major university was huge because they use technology there that is based on Nobel Prize-winning technology, Raman spectroscopy. When I saw that, that's what really turned my head around and made me realize that this is the real deal, that this is what's going to allow me to help my patients, to help make recommendations for proper nutrition. I've been doing it for years and years, and no one ever listens. Nobody wants to change their diet. But when you have something like Raman spectroscopy, when you have something like the Biophotonic Scanner, you know that people are going to make a change, that they take it to heart.
Once you know your score, the next step is improving it.
Part of a healthy regimen includes high-quality supplements with comprehensive antioxidant nutrition that are guaranteed to raise your skin carotenoid score. Only Pharmanex offers this guarantee.
What I loved about that S3 scanner is it totally got my attention. It became a behavior modification tool. When I saw my score initially was at 34,000, and to have that duplicated over the series of 2 or 3 scans, and then to realize that through proper nutritional supplementation, this product we call LifePak Nano, that I could escalate that score to 60, 65,000, and to do that consistently. Wow, you know, what that did to me as a middle-aged man was so empowering.
Pharmanex Science Engine is remarkable, and the products are really of the highest quality. The way Pharmanex approaches their R&D and product development, I think puts them way ahead of competitors. And the Biophotonic Scanner that can actually measure the difference of a product on the body makes it very real, and that's true science.
LifePak, LifePak Women, LifePak Prime, LifePak Nano, the I Formula, G3, Junglemals, and Age-Lock Youth are all SCS certified supplement products, proven to be high in antioxidant content. LifePak's exceptional formula provides your body with a variety of micronutrients, phytonutrients, and antioxidants, compounds essential to optimum health. Scientifically formulated to support wellness, LifePak supplies a comprehensive array of vitamins and minerals to fill the nutrient gaps your daily diet may leave.
There's kids a lot younger than me who have more time and less responsibility, so they can dump all their energy into wakeboarding. I need to keep a competitive edge. So the products that Pharmanex produce made sense after I understood really what they were. I went on the products, my score went from 15,000 to 66,000.
Once I went ahead and made the dietary changes and truly started eating the fruits and vegetables and supplementing with LifePak Nano, I realized my score was going from 17 to 30 to 50. And now I scan anywhere between 70 and 80,000. And the difference with my health, you know, of course I feel better. Where I really see it is in my athletic performance. I'm still competing, and the joke is I'm almost 8 years older, and I'm competing faster now than I was almost 10 years ago. So a combination of improved diet and supplementation has meant a world of difference to my health.
I initially scanned, being in the health and fitness business for 30 years. I was very alarmed at my score, 29,000. I immediately started to take LifePak, and probably within 6 months, my score jumped up to the green zone, which I was very excited about. And to date, I am at about 60,000.
The science behind our products guarantees that your skin carotenoid score will increase. I encourage you to take charge of your health today. The first step is to learn your skin carotenoid score. If it isn't as high as it should be, supplement your diet with Pharmanex products while making healthier diet and lifestyle choices. And in a few months, get another scan. When you see an improved score, I think you will know that the products are making a difference in your body. You will have the confidence to know that your body is getting what it needs. Now you have become the difference demonstrated.
The Pharmanex S3 Biophotonic Scanner is an easy way for you to measure an important biomarker, your antioxidant status. When you see your score increase with Pharmanex supplementation, you will experience the power of these clinically proven products. I'm so confident that our SCS certified products will increase your scanner score and improve how you feel that they come with a money-back guarantee. I encourage you to get started today and experience the difference Pharmanex can make in your life for years to come.